You know how it is in our crazy busy lives. Even things that are supposed to be fun, like shopping, can just start to feel like a massive chore. You got the crowds, the travel, all that wasted time. It really adds up. But what if? What if there was a way to get back to the actual joy of it, without all the exhaustion? I mean, let's be real for a second. Do you dread the thought of spending your one precious day off just navigating crowded aisles, endlessly searching for parking, and then coming home feeling totally drained? If you're nodding along right now, trust me, you are definitely not alone.
The reality is, for most of us, there's just no room in the schedule for that kind of hassle anymore. The fatigue, the stress, the whole ordeal of a traditional market run, it's just too much.
To really get what I'm talking about, let's follow the story of this guy, Rashid Sahab. His day off turned into the perfect, and I mean perfect, example of everything that's wrong with the old way of shopping. So his wife convinced him to go shopping on his only day of rest. And the plan? Wow, it was a marathon. First, a trip to a mall way across the city. Then, a dive into the chaos of the old market. And to top it all off, a stop at another plaza. Just hearing that plan sounds tiring, right?
And the thing is, before he even stepped foot in a single store, the nightmare began. You've got the high cost of gas, the endless soul-crushing search for a parking spot, the baking sun, breathing in all that vehicle smoke, and just the constant, non-stop blaring of horns. His brain was already fried.
He finally gets inside, probably thinking, okay, some relief. But nope, what he found was just a totally different kind of chaos. His head started spinning almost the second he walked in. It was a complete sensory overload. Dazzling lights everywhere, music blaring way too loud, and just a sea of people to push through. The shopkeepers were super pushy, and then the final straw. When his wife finally found something she liked, they didn't have the right color or the right size. Of course. So there he is, carrying a bunch of bags, his back is aching, and he has this one single desperate thought. There has to be a better way to do this, a peaceful way, without all this pressure and exhaustion.
And that very thought, that moment of frustration, that's the turning point in our story. Because that old, exhausting way of doing things, well, its time is up.
By the time Rashid Sahab got home, he was completely wiped out, totally irritated, and his whole day was gone. His peace of mind, poof, vanished. But that experience, that whole story, it doesn't have to be your reality, not anymore. Because now, there's a whole new way to shop, one that's actually designed for comfort and convenience. Mastan Bazaar is here, and it's going to completely change the game. So, what is this Mastan Bazaar advantage all about? Let's break it down and see how it stacks up against Rashid Sahab's disastrous day.
The difference is honestly like night and day. Instead of wasting hours in travel, you're saving time. Instead of the sun, the dust, and all that noise, you get the peace and quiet of your own home. Forget about traffic stress, travel costs, and those pushy salespeople. This is a complete 180 from the old way.
So what do you get instead? Well, you get access to thousands of products right from your couch. You get the assurance that you're buying quality stuff at fair prices, and the best part, it all gets delivered right to your doorstep.
It really all boils down to this simple promise. A shopping experience with absolutely none of the bad stuff. No getting pushed around in a crowd, no feeling completely worn out by the end of it, and zero hassle.
But this is about something so much bigger than just buying things. It's really about a fundamental shift in how we use our most valuable asset. Your time is precious. It's for you, it's for your family, it's for your hobbies. It's not for wasting away in traffic jams and crowded markets. This is all about taking that time back for the things that actually matter.
And the impact is even bigger than that. You're putting less financial strain on your wallet, right? Because you're cutting out travel and those impulse buys. You're creating less pollution by keeping your car parked. And most important of all, you are creating more time for the people you love. It's really the perfect mix. The convenience of shopping from literally anywhere, the assurance that you're getting quality stuff, and the real savings of both your time and your money.
So I'll just leave you with this one question to think about. The next time you have a day off, where do you want to be? Stuck in a market or at home, relaxed, spending that precious time with your loved ones? Really, the choice is yours.